Hello everybody. Now, you may be wondering, what are my thoughts on these sets? Today I'll be reviewing all of the 2015 Bionicle Skull villains. Just my basic thoughts on them. First off, I'll start with this guy. I absolutely hate it. Like, there's nothing cool about it except for the tail function. And even that is not good. Its legs don't move. Like, they literally don't move. Its claws and its head and its tail kinda moves, but yeah, not really a cool set. Some of the pieces are cool, like the red claws maybe, like these things, and this back rib cage piece. Other than that, I like this set. Next one. That was Skull Scorpio, by the way. This is the Skull... let's see. The Skull Slicer? Yeah, that seems right. Skull Slicer. I don't know. It's cool because its arms can, like, move. And this orange chain is also cool. However, all four arms move at once, and they move at, like, these two on this side move at the same time in the same direction. The other two don't. They move in opposite directions, so they hit each other, and it's annoying. Also, its mask isn't really that cool. It's a standard skull spider. Just a silver skull spider mask. They could have at least made it like gunmetal or something. Whatever. I like the green. Yeah. This chain thing is cool. I like the orange chain. Other than that, you know, it's an okay set, but just, I think that they tried to have four arms, but it didn't really turn out that cool. I mean, it's still pretty cool, but it's just, you know, Alright, let's go with Skull Warrior. Now, this guy's cool, I guess. Yeah, he's pretty cool. One of my favorites, although I don't know which one's my favorite. This launcher is cool, I guess. You know, you turn it and it launches the things, which I'm not gonna do, but yeah, you turn that. Makes his arms a little, you know, not really that good to move. There's no armor at all on this arm, which was a problem I had with Skull Slicer, because there's no armor on his legs at all. You know, the blue is kind of cool, but the white, these white, no, just, I don't like them. I like the blue crossbow piece. I don't know what I'd use it for. It looks cool. Blue rib cage also looks cool. And then his mask, it's the same one as Skull Grinder, but in gunmetal. And then he has this weapon, but it, you know, it just kind of stays there, and you really can't put the crossbow away, so it doesn't really matter much. The gear function doesn't matter because, you know, his arms are attached with two hands. These feet are, I really like these claw pieces in orange, but on the feet they look kind of weird considering, you know, there's only one other trans orange part besides his eyes, and that's up there. But, you know, pretty cool set. Probably one of my personal favorites. Just, I'd say it's pretty solid. Yeah. Alright. This guy, Skull Basher. He's one of a kind. You know, purple. There are very limited trans purple pieces on the set. Only 3, I think. You know, he's a basic guy. I think his horns are really, really big. That bothers me. I think they could have been, like, at least, you know, smaller, like, in between, like, the claw size on his back and whatever the next size up is. His legs are I don't know, they look kind of bulky, especially for the size of his feet. I think they just wanted him to have big feet because, you know, he matches Onua, kind of, in the sense that he's purple. But, you know, trans purple and solid purple, they don't really work that great together. I like the rib cage piece, but, you know, this function that he has, it's not even a gear function. But it's super cool because it's like this rubber band, not a rubber band, but it's like this rubber tube thing, and when you push it in, it pushes on the rubber tube, and then he can bend his arm, so his arms are like attached to it, so when you press on it, he can like bash things, and you can, yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I like the set. I think it doesn't look, I mean, of course it's gappy, but it, you know, it's a Skull villain, they're all gappy. I think it has the perfect amount of gappiness, but, you know, the back, there is that giant gap in the back where there's absolutely nothing there, because it's just like a right angle. Not a huge fan of that, but, you know. Alright, let's see. Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder. Let's start with the Mask Maker, more commonly known as Kimu. You know, he's pretty cool. He's basically a protector, but, you know, he has a lot more armor, and it's gold and trans blue, and his mask is kind of cool, and his hammer, if you twist the back of it, once again, I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like having all these blue studs fly everywhere. That's what happens. They all go flying everywhere. He even has a gear function, which is cool. But, you know, protector size, but with a gear function. And then this shield looks pretty cool. It's like a cool saw, but then it's got this cool pattern on it. Yeah, and you know, his legs have knee joints, and his arms do too. Something that a couple of the protectors didn't have. He still has that weird, like, sticking out chest piece, which I'm not a fan of, like, at all, really, because it just makes it look, he looks buff for, like, a short person, and that looks weird. This mask, you know, all the other sets had masks, but, you know, just their, what's the word? Master counterparts, but with like gold and then transparent color. This thing is cool. It has, like, I don't know if you can really tell, but the, you know, like the runes on it, those look cool. The texture doesn't really fit with the any of the sets. It's too textured. Like, there are runes everywhere. And then when it stands, when you try to make it stand, I don't think you can see that, but this piece is, it's not a solid connection at all, and it will, like, tip over usually. Yeah, so not a fan of the stand mask. It looks cool, but, you know, for, I don't know, you'd probably have to just use it on a mock. It doesn't really fit well with the sets, but put you to the side. And then this guy, Skull Grinder. I don't know what I have to say. His horns are okay, I guess. But, you know, could be better. Once again, he has the same mask as a Skull Warrior, but in just normal silver. He has way too much trans red on him, too. Like, you know, just kind of, I wouldn't say way too much, but I think he has a little bit too much. And his, the gear function is cool, but it makes his arms look weird, and the movement is kind of limited too, just because of these big bulky circle things. I don't know why he has this sword. They all have it, except for Skull Scorpio and Skull Basher. So, yeah, 3 of them have it, I guess. And then he has this giant thing, which has a random red spine on the bottom of it. I don't know what that's there for, because there's no normal red on anywhere else on the set. So I kind of hate that a lot. Well, I don't hate it, but I have no idea why it's there, and it kind of messes it up for me. And these exposed ball joints are kind of weird too. There's really nothing below his rib cage, like all the way down to his knees. Like not even. There's still missing stuff. Like under his rib cage sticks out at the bottom too. Not a huge fan of the set. It's okay, but you know there have definitely been better. Like say it's probably equally as good, if not worse, than Skull Basher. But you know he's got a gear function like all of them, except for Skull Scorpio. And you know he has this weird knee thing, just like most of them do, except for a couple of them. But you know, overall, this wave was, not a huge fan of it. Pieces are cool, but they're basically just the exact same. They all have rib cages, but then just like recolored, and that kind of bothers me. But the recolors are cool. No, not a huge fan of the red one, but you know their rib cages are cool, I guess. So, the mask is cool, like this one. All the masks are cool, but not that cool, but they're pretty cool. Moderately cool. So, thank you all for watching. Yeah, not a huge fan of this wave, but whatever. You know, more videos soon with the new sets coming out. It should be a lot of fun. I already got quite a few of them. So those reviews, I might just review them all. Like, I'll definitely review the creatures as one video. I don't know about the rest of them, but yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. I will be signing off.